get back.
Wrestling.
I got a question for y'all.
What's up?
Where's Naomi?
Popping
So
them boots.
the rumor, there's a lot of rumors going out there.
Oh man! Shout out to Big Jim.
Boots.
There's some rumors out there.
They're
It may
just rumors.
there is just rumors. It may be unfortunate, but fortunate timing. You know what I mean?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Like she may be pregnant, and if she is, God bless her. Like honestly, if you watch Total Divas, you will understand why I will say this because the condition she had to go through, I went through. So I understand the problems and complications she has had to go through in her struggle to get where she is. And that's a blessing. Even if it's at the time of her being at her height, this is a blessing. So if this is the case, I'm so happy for her and Jimmy.
Yeah, I just watched her and Jimmy on Stephanie's podcast, like literally right before we did this. But they look so happy together. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they talk about they pets and stuff like that. The way they talk about the pets, if they are having a child, that child is gonna be loved.
Aw.
Like,
Um. mm, well,
This
somebody.
man, yo,
No. Yeah, y'all got me wrong. Y'all got me wrong. I was just trying to make a joke. I was just gonna say somebody didn't proceed with caution. Oh, okay.
oh, you could have just said that.
It's a
That was
sex
funny
joke.
though.
Okay. No,
That's
look,
not funny
look.
though.
he got
Um,
SummerSlam win.
Yep. Yeah.
whoo. Look, yes, it's like you said, Bianca. It's unfortunate but fortunate.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful thing to expect and to have children and things like that. Um, it's I think I'm just really gonna if this is the case, I'm really gonna miss her.
Yeah.
She's really been for me the top reason why I would watch anything related to wrestling right now.
Hmm.
She's like if I were the head writer or something, they wouldn't want me. I'd actually be giving Carmelo Hayes some screen time in matches and things.
Broski.
Uh, that's just me though. That's just me. But yeah,
For all that,
Stephanie Booker, she's
they
just
should
great.
they should bring Carmelo Hayes back to NXT and have him fight Trick Williams.
They should bring Trick Williams up
Yeah.
to fight Carmelo on the main roster. I would say
Because
because
the way that Trick is going right now in NXT, he's basically being what Carmelo was, so that
right.
they can have Carmelo come back. It's just a
No,
give
I hear you. It's not a bad idea at all. I'm just the frustration with Carmelo Hayes is you brought him up and you had nothing for him, and
exactly.
him and
And you
Braun
did
Breaker
nothing.
were like rival, like back and forth. They were presented as equals in NXT. As soon as they come up, well, you clearly were high on this guy and this other guy. You didn't care. You paired him up with the Miz, who is great, but
Well,
that's
for
not what he needs.
for Braun Breaker, as much as he tries to hide it, he has the perfection for the protection.
Yeah,
So with the tan, try to
Yeah.
hide that. But
toss in 2 weeks.
I would say what they really need to do is get that belt off of Trick. To be honest, I'm done and over with it.
that should already happen. Well, that's
Well,
Slammiversary. So.
Yeah.
yo, I'm still tight about this situation. Mike Santana should be the champion and call it a day. Um, but they need to get the belt off of him. Like, there is rumors that TNA is thinking about going on Wednesday, and they
Yeah,
ran out on
that's thank you. That's what I was like, what am I missing?
yes.
Okay, yes, let's talk
Um,
about that.
I don't necessarily think that's a good idea, to be honest. I don't think they have the hype of NXT enough I don't think they have enough viewership that doesn't actually watch AEW either. You know what I mean? I think people are going to watch AEW more. They're going to than watching NXT. I mean TNA on the same night.
Yeah, TNA. Though, as much as I like TNA and as much as I don't like AEW, TNA ain't touching AEW right now.
Yeah.
Even with the NXT, because they're not gonna send their stars over there.
Yeah.
I
They're
was
gonna
gonna
send
say
their
like
mini.
they're gonna send the Undertaker to TNA or something like to,
Yeah.
First
uh,
Wednesday night.
First, they would though. They would be like, "Here's Cody. Here's this person. Here's that person,"
Abyss
and
gonna
then
come out.
never show up again. Yo.
Abyss gonna come back with the mask. Then he gonna go into the back. I just want to make you happy.
Yo.
I told him to finish the episode to wrap it up. I told him,
You
Bruce, I'm sorry, Bruce. Oh man,
Yo, if you saw Stevie Richards' show talking about this,
I
phenomenal.
have not, man. What
Go
did he
watch
say?
Stevie Richards' show. Like,
Bro, Stevie, I listen to Stevie
yo,
every Friday, bro. While I'm rocking through the city.
fun. His content about wrestling, because he's not a huge star, but
Right.
he's been here for so long and he's been in the weeds. It's so insightful to really listen to him. To
He
be
got
Yeah.
the
honest,
high IQ. He like one of them retired
yes,
NBA players that was in the funk of it and that could perform at a high level, but you just didn't see them perform at that high level.
yeah.
So you're saying he's the wrestling's Brian Scalabrine?
Yeah,
I don't know who that is, but yes.
yes, yes, yes.
Uh, that was what he told. What he told that colleague or something. It's like I'm closer to Jordan than you are to me, son.
Yeah,
I would have quit
yeah,
playing
bro.
basketball if somebody said that to me, man. Um, yeah. This TNA. Okay, so you remember when Mace? You know what I'm talking about with Mace, son. We not your little. WWE is like, okay, let's send a little to compete against. I don't know if I like it, especially if like it's a partnership. They didn't buy them outright. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel
Like,
like WWE is just like they're trying to like set them up to fight each other so they could both not make bread and WWE and buy both companies.
you know what?
I don't see WWE buying AEW out. I'll see them buying TNA out. But
They might as well, bro.
the thing is, that TKO, like right now, right? AEW has a couple more years on their contract with
Mm,
Warner. Where are they gonna go if Warner doesn't pick them up? They
right.
can't go anywhere because TKO has everything.
Nah, Elon Musk gonna
We
buy it.
got we got Peacock already for what you call it for WWE. We got Paramount has UFC, so they're not going to Paramount
CBS, yeah.
and
Paramount
stuff.
CBS.
So like, where are they going? The only place they can stay is one is on TNT or in Warner Products or go to Amazon because they have Amazon deal. But there's not
Amazon
a
will
lot
be good
of
for them.
channels for them to go to.
Amazon
Or
will be good
Fox.
for them.
Yeah. So
Paying for Prime and still getting commercials.
you pay
Hey,
for Prime for the shipping.
the delivery, yeah. It's useful. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I used to
Um,
date a guy, and he was an Amazon driver.
mhm.
And he told me he was like, if you don't have Amazon Prime and you order stuff, they wait weeks to give it to you on purpose.
Wait, say that one more time.
So
So like,
basically, like
oh, he can
I got
attest
the
to this. Look at that. Look at his face.
so like if you so say you don't have Prime, right?
Hmm.
Do you know how like if you don't have Prime, you log in and you look and they say like, oh, this will come like today's
4
delivery,
days,
right?
right?
And
Yeah,
it'll say, oh, the next available day is like the 30th or
yeah,
something for this to come because like they got so many. The Prime is like priority.
Right.
You feel me? So like so many people have the Prime. If you don't have Prime, you're not getting your shit for like 2 weeks.
yeah. Even if it's like right there, like he was like, I have deliveries that I could get to them, but like because of Prime members first, I have to do the Prime members. So like people who order regularly on Amazon, won't be getting, especially if it's Prime Day. He was like, those people not getting it for a month or a month and a half.
Okay, so here's my question. It's very important. This driver, um, was he angry at you for not paying shipping fees, or
No, I broke
did did,
I
did,
broke
did
the thing
you
up. I
did
broke
did you order a
it's
pizza through Amazon and
no.
not pay for it?
It was my fault that me and him didn't work out. We should have worked out, but this is completely my fault. I was hungover and pissed off at him for calling me the wrong name.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that. I'm sorry.
But it wasn't even that bad of a wrong name. It was like Brianna and not Bianca. Right?
Nah,
And
you
it
gotta
was
get the
like,
name right, bro.
and
That that
if he was like saying Happy New Year's, it was like I remember it clearly. He was saying Happy New Year's, and instead of saying Bianca, he said Brianna, and I was like, "What? Don't even talk to me." I was tight,
I would have been like, oh, spell check.
and he was like, "No, I'm so sorry." Like he really,
check, bro.
he
That's my
did,
cousin name.
he did apologize, and I felt so bad. But I also was not in the mental space for that. This was like
Right.
I had it has to be like 4 or 5 years ago. Um, I was not in a good mental space at that time.
Yeah, that's happened to me a few times.
Like honestly, I not if that was now, I would be like, oh, whatever. Like we're drunk on New Year's Day, but like I don't know. I it would be a
Yeah.
different situation now. I think.
You know
If
what?
there was
That's
multiple things not making me date him at
right.
around me.
That's very mature of you.
Yeah.
Um, no, I've gotten a tongue lashing or six for just sometimes my brain is not functioning and I just say some other people name
Yeah.
and yeah.
This is why
It,
I don't
it,
really say people names like that, so I don't get into the situation.
Hey, bruh.
Yeah.
but it
But
wasn't
like,
like
yo.
like a Happy New Year's like
Yeah.
text that like read wrong. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It wasn't like it wasn't like we're in like the heat of the moment doing
Right.
stuff. Like that shit would piss me off. I'd be like, that is over. I'm not doing this.
Yeah, if it is that, then yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta cut
But it
that
was
off.
like literally like a text message that like I could have been like, oh my, he could have just typed my name wrong. Like literally.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Like not all the guys are dumb.
Not.
Don't want
Yeah.
you.
Uh,
AW needs to be understated like
no. Have y'all seen that video of Bailey? She's going a little cuckoo in a way. Well, justifiably. Yeah, y'all seen this?
I
yeah.
saw clips.
Yeah, yeah. So, um, yeah. Go ahead.
I kinda like it, but
Hmm.
then at the same time it's like what you gonna do? Like turn her to a wire or something like because the way like the little flash at the end and all that, how
Right,
it's doing all the like it just look like
and then the laugh and the ding dong.
Ding dong.
a
Sorry, that distracted me. I'm
fire.
sorry.
Me saying ding dong is distracting you that much. Sorry, I
No,
was
the
trying to get.
plastic wrapping. Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to get crackers. I'm so sorry. I'm so hungry.
um. Yeah, like she's been a baby face for like a year and change now, after being a heel for like 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what but she's got to change her character like drastically and try something completely new, because it feels a little too similar. That's what I'll say about it.
Go back to Davina Rose
Hey, and get yourself a better finisher
and theme song.
and theme song.
Well,
Man,
they gotta
her
fix everybody's
Yo,
fucking theme song.
yo, Bailey theme song pissed me off because like when it first start, that joint sound like it's gonna be fire. Like the
and it's all downhill from here.
then it's bro.
Motto.
Then it's like
But that's the music company that they hire. Like, please.
Yeah. Well, let's get into your boy as Mister Karrion Kross, Killer Cross. So he had that match at SummerSlam. It was his last match. They didn't renew his contract. He's going on the press run right now. He's saying that Scarlett didn't get offered a contract, um, and he stood on that. You know, she's with me. And then there's this whole thing about like, okay, we're gonna on the internet's not a real place. We're gonna hijack Monday Night Raw. We want Cross, and nobody chanted that. And
He's not
now,
truth.
right, right.
It's the same.
So
Like I felt bad about Carlito, but like
yeah, so I did. So I, I, they say we have nothing nice to say. Don't say anything at all. I will say the way people were acting with this man is like he was some generational talent. I think we can all agree that that is not the case. Um, I will never be happy on somebody losing their job. I know he will land on his feet. Him and his wife will land on their feet, and I hope much success to them moving forward. Um, or it could all be a work.
Nah, I
um
don't think it's a work.
Me neither, but these days, what can surprise you?
I mean, after watching that, I watched this little the killer little joint that he did, little documentary shit,
Mm,
and the way he was, it's like the way that they were talking in it, and the certain moments that they were showing, it make it look like a work. It make the whole situation look like a work.
yeah,
right.
I don't think it's a work. I also, I'm a very Fightful loyalist. um, so I was watching Fightful, and SRS basically was like, honestly, from his journalistic knowledge, he does not believe it's a work. He has talked to multiple people, multiple sources. It's not a work, but people are still, because of the Seth Rollins, because of our truth and stuff. Like they don't. A lot of promoters don't want to be like, let me get this person, and then this whole thing blows up in their faces.
But
Yeah,
then it's kind of bad for carrying too, because then it's like if they do bring him back, now it's gonna be like, oh, it was a work the whole time, even if they just mutually bringing him back,
Like,
like because it's not like they fired him, they just didn't renew the contract, and then
right.
they like he said they came to him with an offer, and then they was like, well, you got till
24
tomorrow,
hours, which is
That's
and
crazy.
crazy.
he like, yo, but what about my wife? And they like, you got till tomorrow, and then I did
Exactly.
the same thing. He's standing on business.
And then if you bring him back in that way, it's also like, okay, now what?
Yeah.
Exactly. Now what?
What are you going to do with this?
Do you guys think that having kayfabe basically crawl its way back right now is beneficial to what, like, the industry at all? Because this is how it feels. It feels like we don't know what's real or not real right now, thanks to Seth, thanks to, like, to a lot of people and stuff. There are good wrestling journalists who had called out Seth's thing a long time ago, and everybody didn't want to believe it. But there, is it good for us, or is it just like this makes us distrustful of the industry? Because I don't feel like it's the right way in kayfabe to go.
I think it's distrustful. The only two people in wrestling keeping kayfabe alive is Dominic Mysterio and MJF. Like,
Yes.
other than that, it's like everybody is they like I watched a couple of Jacob Fatu joints, and he tries to keep it, but he's him.
Yeah. I will definitely give it to MJF and Dominic Mysterio for keeping the way they are in the ring, outside the ring, and in public. You know what I mean? Like when where they can have a camera on them,
Oh,
they
Naomi
are.
too. Naomi too,
Yeah.
because a friend of our, me and my girl, a friend of ours, she went to like the meet and greet with Naomi, and she
Nice.
she had a Rhea Ripley shirt on. and they got a picture of Naomi looking like giving her the school
This-
like, why you wearing that shirt, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like they keeping it alive.
yeah,
Uh, I'm gonna miss that briefcase, or her scooter. I'm
yeah,
just gonna miss it. Yeah. So, you have this situation, and you have the Cena situation, and this is more an addendum to what we spoke of last week. And this includes Ron Killings into it because he was intertwined in this story. He got rehired. Well, now what? Oh, he's just back to being our truth, being goofy. And like, okay, what was any of this for?
Yeah,
And I have a issue with, even if the thing is going bad, you should stick with it for a while. And maybe they call this a while. Times are different. But I remember in '01, Stone Cold turned heel like twice. Um, he was with the Alliance, and he was like a heel for that basically the whole year. And then at the end of it, when he lost that Survivor Series match to The Rock and company, um, Vince McMahon, or sorry, redacted chairman, and Kurt Angle, who were like kind of de facto baby faces for like,
yeah,
because they helped the team WWF win from those evil ECW WCW alliance. They just the next night they're just bragging, saying heelish things, and then Austin comes out after doing terrible things, hitting Lita with a chair, Spike
that
Dudley,
out.
Taz,
yeah.
like just
Oh, that's one of my. I'm sorry. One of my all-time favorite segments of SmackDown
he's
is the Alliance beating Taz, and he got and it's just Stone Cold with every hit. And the Alliance, you will respect me as your leader. Five star, 5 star Van Dam. Yo, that's one of my all-time favorite segments, bro.
um, and look, I like the heel turn. That's an incredible segment. Like I love that segment. Um, he says like if I could go back, I wouldn't do it. I love his run, but that night after Survivor Series, he's just babyface again, and he didn't even say sorry. Cena said sorry, but it's
You
like,
know,
oh, if
does
you're
his character.
sorry, if you're truly sorry, oh, then we just forgive you. And I'm just like, oh, okay, so yeah, you I mean, you're responsible for a beatdown on Cody Rhodes, like with with a rapper. We won't mention him. It, it's like it's wrestling is not supposed to make sense,
Yeah.
but it just doesn't make any sense, man. And
But then that's what Jeff Jarrett has said about like when he laid down for Hogan and that whole situation. He has
mhm,
said if you lose the fans, you lose
right,
the whole thing. And I
right.
think some of these moments is losing the fans.
Yeah,
I would argue that they're not losing the fans because they were fans were happy him when he did that promo fired up like today. He didn't even have to turn face before SummerSlam. He could have done it afterwards,
Yeah.
after the loss, and it would have like Hogan with Rock. Like after the match, he turned babyface, right? And
That would have
sorry,
been a better
redacted racist. Excuse me. So
that would have been better, honestly, because it's like I was happy to see Cena's like whole Cena being Cena because that's what we wanted anyways. Like we did want Cena heel, but not the way that they did it. So it's like a all double edged sword because to them they're probably like, "We gave you what you asked for," and we're like, "Not the way we wanted it."
hey, I have a baseball team. I got what I asked for. Them losing all the time, that's not what I asked for. What are we talking about? You see, is this the entitlement from
Yes.
mayors that just, oh, but we gave you, no, man. You can't give me like spaghetti and then not have any type of sauce on that motherfucker. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
No,
You don't need plain
we asked
spaghetti?
for pasta and they gave us
Yeah,
just
put some
spaghetti.
pesto sauce in that bitch, bruh. Fuck tomato sauce, man.
Gave you beef ravioli,
Yeah.
Chef Boyardee in the can.
Bruh,
Yeah.
bruh. If we're
So
talking about the quality to that point,
yes.
like we're not, like,
That I
yeah.
think that's the issue right now is that WWE right now is thinking of the quantity of moments and
Mm,
not the quality of the overall show.
you're
That's
correct.
why they need to go back to long term.
Yeah.
It's yeah, it's about moments. It's Jelly Roll getting or somebody splashing paws on Jelly Roll. It's the heel turn. It's Seth Rollins cashing in. It's about moments,
Yeah.
and it's got to be a little more precise, I would think.
Yeah.
But it's sad because Cena's now supposedly the rumor going around he's going to retire Saturday Night's Main Event on in December, I believe the 13th,
And
and
Boston.
that would go against AEW. So even his retirement match is just being used as an opportunity to trounce the competition for a company that he'll be involved with. I'm talking about Cena, but he's not even going to be a part of in the ring, and that's so it's like you're a soldier or a spoke on the wheel till the end.
Well, that's what Cena has been his whole career.
The ultimate.
The
For
ultimate
sure,
wheel that keeps on turning, even if it's the not the right decision.
for sure. And I'll say that like I'm not a revisionist. I'm not gonna tell you like, oh, I was cheering Cena back. No, I hated. I was booing that motherfucker every goddamn. I was like, yo, get the fuck out of my. I stopped watching because of that motherfucker.
That's
Now,
a fact.
now, I think with all that he's done, he deserves a little more.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not even gonna get like, oh, I don't want to, but like, he's older. He's
Yeah.
physically not gonna be the same, but he walks a little different,
And we
hobbles a
can see
little
it.
bit,
And
right?
he
Like he's
knows it
broken
though. He
down,
he knows it himself and he has spoke about it himself. He was like, listen, if I could continue doing this, I would, but my body said no.
right?
I only like him because he admitted it. Because he's been moving like this for probably the last 10 years.
Yeah, and that like it was brilliant. His sort of exit strategy, like, okay, I'm gonna go to Hollywood now and not expose myself so much, and
Hmm.
blah blah blah.
At least do one match a year. Like that's what he did for like the last decade, basically.
After calling
Right.
out The
Yeah.
Rock, going to Hollywood, follow that man right over there.
Mm-hmm.
So
About to do a Fast and Furious movie together.
See, that was crazy. I was like, oh man, all the wrestlers are getting in the Fast and Furious movies.
it's like all the wrestlers in Happy Gilmore. Like
Oh
there's
yeah, yeah.
everybody and their mother in that movie.
I still
I
haven't.
saw
Yeah.
I saw a clip of Eminem on that. Detroit, what? And I was like, oh, okay, we're including that. Yeah, and same thing with Ron Killings. Just like, okay, we're just going back to the thing. Like his
Yeah.
whole thing, him New Day too, the way they turn heel, and Ron Killings, the way when he cut his hair and everything, brilliant. And then you did nothing, and I'm just like, are we? You know,
Yeah.
Wrestling has got me doing the Jada Kiss. It just has, wow. Just, just wow.
real quick, did you see that clip of like I forgot who was on the show quoting that why you mad at the South Four line?
Oh, Ari Spears.
Irish Spirit, yeah, yeah.
Bro, and then he
That
said,
was me.
that was me. He took that from me. And then
Woo!
the way Joe tried to like walk it back, because he was about to accept the, he's about to accept it and all, like, yeah, I had to give love to, and then Jada, yo,
And he
he got
quoted
that
the
from me.
whole
And then
line.
he did the whole 8 ball, like,
Yeah. Yo. And Fat Joe is really gonna be on like, oh, I was about to mention you, bro. Like, like
until Cam and Mace come back, that's my entertainment. Like, outside of
Nah, did you see what Cam just did?
oh yeah.
Bro. Bro, wait, can we talk
Hilarious.
about what Cam I was like, this is the New York
Hilarious.
hate that I
diabolical.
fucking love.
Exactly. This is the Harlem Petty. This is this is
He
growing up in
he's he
Harlem.
said get your titties off the camera. I was like, God
Yo,
damn. Whew.
wait, someone has to explain it so everybody understands what's happening. But what Cameron did was the epitome of New York hater.
So the actor from Baby Boy, Omar Gooding, because that's probably the only movie people gonna know him from. My
Can't be
favorite
calling him
scene,
Omar Gooding Jr., man. That's fucked
Yeah.
up.
my, when Tyrese comes to the crib, he like, you want some strawberry soda? He like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna get you some strawberry soda. Like, but um, Cameron has this thing where he just doesn't like not understand people's names, but he pronounce shit wrong all the time.
Like
You
any
know,
New Yorker, to be honest, it's
like
just not.
yeah,
Yeah.
he,
Axe.
like he says stamina instead of stamina. Like,
I used to say opposed to all the time for supposed to. So
but he calls him Omar Gooden Jr. and the Gooden Jr. is
yeah,
Cuban. It's his brother.
Right.
yeah,
So he made 3 diss tracks against Cameron,
Right.
which is crazy.
which I didn't even know that you rapped until he said he made 3 diss tracks. I was like, you rap? Like,
He kind of nice. He nice though. I ain't mad at it.
and then so Cameron books him for a movie to get to be filmed, and it's never coming out. He just did it to clown him. And then they sitting there talking in Spanish, and they have the subtitles. They talking shit about him the whole time.
Yo, and it's the funniest. I was like, this is he didn't read the contract. He didn't. Yo, this is the type of hatred that I'm on. I don't care. Yo,
I live to be that petty, bro. Like,
yes. He's like, I got a couple dollars I could give people. It's like
Yeah.
I'm
I
a,
still
I'm
go
gonna
on
spend my
pussy
own
and I still
bread
do
just to
you.
make you look stupid.
Well, Omar Gooding is, he's gonna drop a fourth diss track, so y'all stay tuned for that. He said it's on now. I was like, oh, all right.
Oh my god. All right, on to the next.